What's up, guys? MisterWaterMelon here, and today I'm bringing you the first LEGO Star Wars 2015 Future Set Analysis. And this time, guys, we've got the UCS TIE Fighter. The announcement and pictures for this just came out today. Well, not the announcement, we've known about it already, but the pictures just came out today, and I figure I might as well do this one, get it out of the way before all the other Toy Fair sets come rolling in. So, this set is number 75095, contains 1,685 pieces, will be retailing for $200 US, and is obviously part of the LEGO Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series range with that new UCS stamp you see down in the bottom of the box right there, as has been the Sandcrawler and the Slave 1, part of this new, they're promoting the UCS range a little more with these sets. So, starting off, looking at the box art, we see obviously the TIE Fighter and the trench of the Death Star there, and this set actually looks really cool. So let's move right into the first picture, and there we see the TIE Fighter already. And it's just basically what it looks like to me is the TIE Fighter from, I believe it was 2012, just blown up a little bit. Same grayscale, same everything, but don't get me wrong, it does look really cool, and it's actually pretty darn big as well. It will go along very nicely with the Slave 1 and the Sandcrawler. And I have a lot of angles of this TIE Fighter in pictures, because they released a lot of different pictures. So here's an angle of it looking up, sort of like that. You can see it from the bottom. It's very menacing. The next was just without its stand. There's the TIE Fighter right there. Next we have it on its stand, and you can see it's rotating slightly, which it can actually do a 360-degree rotation on its display stand. So I figured that's pretty neat as well. You can display it any way you want. And this is a picture of the TIE Fighter. This is like basically the box art, but without any of the key in the background and the stuff in the background. And that's a pretty cool angle. And I was just looking at the plates on the wing. That just caught my eye for a second. Inside the wing, those are some pretty big plates. Lots of big giant plates in that wing. That's pretty darn cool. We can see it more in this picture here, where this is more the front. And they did a good job on the cockpit. It's not as smooth as I feel like it should have been, but it's still the slopes. They did a good job making it as smooth as they possibly could without using what they had basically. So now moving on to the top, this this set has two big printed pieces. We have the hatch on the top and the cockpit on the front, which I'll see in a minute. And the only reason I know that they're printed for sure is because I just watched the LEGO design video, as I'm sure many of you have already seen by the time this video came out. But if you haven't, go check it out, because they explain it a lot more in that video. So that's a printed dish right on top. And now we're going to move on to the wing design, and that's the one of the wings. It looks pretty cool, and it's definitely reminding me a lot of the 2012 TIE Fighter, which I don't have, but I know it looks a lot like this with the grayscale and everything. They did a great job on it. That centerpiece you see in the middle, I do believe, is a sticker, so that's alright. We get a couple little sticker detailings in here. Next picture we see has the hatch opening up, where you can put your TIE Fighter pilot in. We're going to get to the TIE Fighter pilot last. And you can see some of the sticker detailing around the cockpit area, sort of right in the middle. Excuse me. And this set doesn't look like it has any spring-loaded shooters. I'm looking down at the little laser cannons right now. They look like they're just little studs. That's okay. I'm not too broken-hearted, whatever. And moving on to the back, this is what the back looks like. Once again, more sloping details and stuff like that. And I guess those two little studs are the engines. We never really see engines on TIE Fighters. Next to the engines, looks like we have some more sticker detailing, and we see some stickers way over on the right by the wing. That little piece looks like a sticker. That's okay. And that's what the back design looks like. Moving on to the next picture we have is a better look at that printed dish on the front, which looks really good. I'm very glad they printed that dish. That's one of those, I don't know the exact dimensions of it, but it's one of those big dishes. So it's pretty cool how that's printed on and everything. And I don't think we're going to have any good cockpit images except this. So unfortunately that's what LEGO released. But whatever. It's a cool cockpit front image. We're going to move on to the display plate that we get with the set, and you can see the minifigure right there, which doesn't look exclusive, but he certainly is. And you can read some of the designs of that TIE Fighter if you want. This is basically a standard UCS plate. They come with every LEGO Star Wars set, every LEGO Star Wars UCS set. From like the beginning of time, they've been doing the same design on the front of the display stand, but it's still pretty cool. And we have the minifigure right there, which is an exclusive TIE Pilot. You can't really see it too well, but it actually has arm printing, and I didn't know that either until I watched the design video. They said that it has arm decoration, so that's really neat. Let's take a closer look at this minifigure. I don't have the back of him, and I assume that he just has the standard clone head under him, which is slightly disappointing. Unless he has a black head, I can't exactly see right now. Maybe when we get Toy Fair pictures, we'll see a little better. But you can slightly see some of the arm detailing on the side, but still, the fact that they put arm printing on a figure just for this set is pretty cool. And this is a figure of, a character that we see, piloting the TIE fighters, always looking menacing. So they did a great job on this figure. The torso print going into the belt and legs. It's simple and it looks great. And it looks like the helmet has some new printing on it as well. So now we're going to move on to the back of the box, which, as you can see in the bottom right corner that just caught my eye, there's the Disney watermark. It's going to be on every box from now on because Disney owns it. So, yeah, whatever. But moving on to the left side of the box, you can see the plate there. You can see the TIE Fighter does rotate. It rotates 360 degrees. The cockpit opening and closing. Then the two dishes, the back, and the wing detailing. And you can see the instruction booklet down there a little bit. It's obviously one of the new UCS books, like the Sandcrawler and the Slave one, that has information about the ship itself, which is really cool as well. So, final thoughts on this set. This is definitely a cool set to have if you have the other two UCS sets that are official UCS sets. It's not at the top of my to-buy list because, I have a TIE Fighter, it's destroyed somewhere, but I do have a TIE Fighter. And if I'm going to get a UCS set, it would either be maybe the Slave one or the Ewok Village, but I'm also waiting for Episode 7, so I can tell you I won't be buying this set. But price per piece is a little low, $200 for 1,600 pieces, but that's forgivable because it is in the UCS range and it's a really, really big ship. I'm telling you, you have to go check out the design video for this because I can't really explain it as well as they did, the creators of the set. So that's going to just about do it for this analysis, and my final thoughts of whether you should get it or not, you can decide. Will it look cool on your shelf with your other UCS sets? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of the set? Will you be buying it? So that's going to be it for this analysis. Please remember to give a big like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of this? Will you buy it, like I said before? And be sure to go ahead and subscribe. The rest of the 2015 summer analyses will be out soon as I can get pictures from the Toy Fair and I have a lot of free time like I do now. Until we get better pictures, then the sets will be coming. Then the analyses will be coming out once I get a lot more pictures of them. So make sure to stay tuned for those. And be sure to go ahead and subscribe for more analyses as well as mocks, animations, reviews, hauls, all things LEGO Star Wars are right there on Watermelon Studios. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you guys very much for watching. And once again, this has been Mr. Watermelon. Peace out, guys.